Boom, boom, how's it going? So the last time I was here, this is in an area called Riversdale. Last time I was here, we had just finished this project. I'm actually looking at it. It's not behind me, but behind me you can see that we've got some cool houses that are there. But I want to take you guys to a project that we've had for the last 2 years. Why for the last 2 years? Because it's a deceased estate. Yeah. Okay. This is the house. Apparently this is a deceased house, so this is the neighbor's house, which looks so nice. They've got a cottage there. If you look further down there, that is the garage. We're going to go there now. This is the outside. Okay, it's got a little bit of a lower roof. Okay, and we're going in. Okay, this looks like a scullery, sort of like, or should I say, that's what I'm thinking we can make it. This was a bathing room. We can make it a kitchen because this is the entrance of the house. It hasn't been vandalized too bad though, you know, compared to what I saw yesterday. This is I think lounge, sort of like. Can make it. All right. The roof was a little bit low. I mean, it's an old house, so it's cool. And then this is the so we said lounge, dining, yes. So we can make this the dining. And the dining's got, that's like a triple wall or something like that. Okay, it goes out there. And it goes into a veranda of sort. Which is cool, I think. And this is the main bedroom. It's small. Let's see, 1, 2. It's a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 3 by 4. It's a very tiny bedroom. All the smell is bad in here. Okay, this is the bathing room. Could leave it like this. We could split this right somewhere here, and we can make that a walk-in wardrobe. And coming next door here, this we could make a bedroom and extend. There's a little bit of a area there outside. We could just make that a bathing room, shower of sort. This is also another, was the old kitchen. Could make this a bedroom and also have the shower from outside there. So all in all, now we have bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, men in suit. We're going back, and we are in the lounge. We could possibly break away this to make, if it's not structural, to make it nice and big. Or we could make it pillar-like, but you can see how thick the wall is there. That looks like almost like a quadruple wall. Okay, cool. We're going out. I'm going to take another different video so that you can go out. So when we bought the property, all here, what you're seeing was just grass all over. This palisade fence that you're seeing here was not even there. I remember one day when I was parked here, the neighbors actually came to me to ask what was I doing here. You know, because this house here it had just turned out into a ghost house. So we're putting a pedestrian gate here. Why did I put a pedestrian gate here? You can see there, if we were to look that way, there is a church. Let me just zoom out there. You can see there's a church there. So obviously, if there is people that are staying here, they'll probably walk to church, isn't it? And that's why I put, it's a value add. I didn't have to put a pedestrian gate there, but I did put it because obviously I had to think about it. Another option, can we subdivide this land here? It does look like you can, right? You can see on the other side there. Those guys, they are just the guys that are wanting to be tenants now, coming in to vet the house. And there you are. You can see this is the side view. This was something that was already here. I don't know what you call it, a hut. It's an outside room, I think. Yeah, right. So from what it was before, I just came here now. I'm trying us to secure a local gardener, someone who can then be able to neaten up our garden. Whilst these guys are coming in, we had a guy who came out to just mow the lawns and things like that. So you can see that's all that they've done. And the garden has been it's been neglected for a period of time. The tenant that was in here, didn't care, kind of like. But this is what it is. So we're gonna go in here. So as you can see, this is the outside. We're gonna start from the outside. This whole boundary fence that we've got here was not here. We had to put it in. It was just an open house. There was some kind of like a small fence from here all the way to the start there. And there's another pedestrian gate here, which is obviously not being used. Because these guys, I don't think that, the ones that were here, it's nice, locked, secured. And traditionally you would come from here and then you would walk in there. But I'm going to take you through exactly the same steps that I took in when I moved the first time I came to see this property. These shrubs here, you can see from my previous video that how big they were. But let's jump in and see what it looks like now. All right. So this whole area here was grass. The grass was kind of like all over. You could see the grass when I first walked in here, what it looked like. But this is the house. You remember there was a whole lot of grass around here that was almost my size at the time, right? We're going in. Right, as you can see, all of outside here, all of this was just full of grass all over. That's my new landlord there. Yeah, she's cute. I know. Right, all of this here was a lot of grass all over the shore, right? A lot of grass that was here. A lot of it was just basically my size, right? It was basically my size, almost like 2 meters. Not to say that I'm 2 meters, but it was almost 2 meters. I'm just like a 1.7 somewhere there. So when I came in here, you could see. So as we go in here, just want to show you the house from outside, because you can see that the roof, compared to when we saw the first time around, it wasn't like this. There's lots of stuff that we've had to do here, back and forth. As you can see here, we had to put in a wash line, kind of like, because it's a homely neighborhood, kind of like. And there we are. Right, I want to take you guys this side now. Okay, hold on. And the day when we moved in, this whole grass was everywhere here. Okay, going in. Right, going in. Right, so remember we walked in here, and this area we were thinking that this can become a scullery. So this is the final video. Boom! It is a scullery! Yay! Right, so we put in some sinks there on the corner. And on my previous video, I did mention that I want to make it a scullery. I was thinking that maybe it can be a scullery. And yes, it did turn out to be a scullery. Going in here, so we've had tenants already for like a year in here. And I can already see some cockroaches and things like that. Evidence that there was life. Yeah, isn't? I think so too. Let's see, there's a cockroach there. Yeah, so it's evidence that there was life here. All right, so we're going ahead. So we'll put in some nice cupboards in here. Remember from the previous video, this place, that window wasn't there. We'll put in a new window to put in some lights in here. Nice cupboards we put in, okay, all the way there at the bottom, right, all the way in the bottom, coming through this side, and that's the area for the fridge. So I'm actually here just to make sure that those tenants, as they move in, we're going to clean up this whole place and make sure that everything is sparking. Then on that corner there, that's where the stove is, some more kitchen units, kitchen cupboards in the corner there. I don't know how did they get that door out. But anyway, that tenant managed to get that door out. So that needs to be fixed. Coming in, this is like sort of like a living area sort of. So in this living area, right? And as you can see, nice and spacious living area. Going into the dining, just stabilize there. Going into the dining space. So this is the dining where we are now. I'm going into the lounge. Right, remember there was a double wall here. There was a serious double wall that we had, some serious dogs. Those are not my dogs. Okay. Close the door here. Okay, let's come back. So going through into the living space, right? So we're in the dining there. We've put in a door there to create some space, nice space that's coming out. You know, remember that triple wall that we had there, and you can see there's something wrong. That ceiling is coming down there, so that needs to be repatched again. And this was some kind of, I can't remember what it was really, some form of like a veranda, kind of like courtyard. Yeah, courtyard for having some tea. So we extended that, and we now made this a little bit more spacious with a toilet in here, right? So this toilet, so there's no bath in here, it's just a toilet, right? There you are. You can see it nicely there, and that's what it is. So it's kind of like a guest toilet, you know, so that when you've got guests and when you are in here entertaining, they don't have to go into your space. Beautiful space, beautiful space. Okay, coming through in here, remember this place, it was run down, rewiring the entire place. So this is bedroom number 1. Love the tiles in this place here. Beautiful, you can see that. Right, so this is bedroom number 1. Okay, it's bedroom number 1. So go in here, and this was existing. And remember, this was smelling bad when I came in here. And it's got a humongous bathing room. So there we are. So that's the cupboards. As you can see, we didn't touch the windows there. It's a nice mirror that we had put in there. It looks like it disappeared with the old tenants. Yep, it did disappear. Right, and that side. And then there is a shower on here. And in the shower, right, that's what we put in there, in the big bathroom here. Right, and coming through all the way. So this is kind of like, it's a humongous bathing room. I've never seen a bathing room like this one before. Yeah, but it is what it is. But these walls are thick, man, like seriously thick. You need to see them from a side view for you to appreciate how thick they are. This is almost maybe about 60 centimeters thick, right, of a wall. But remember, when we started chipping that off, all of that wall was actually mud and granite stones. So this is bedroom number 2, right? A little bit of downlights, beautiful downlights that we've got in here. Okay, and there we go. Nice. So bedroom number 1 with its own cupboards. Okay. No, sorry, this is bedroom number 2, because we just came out of bedroom number 1. And this one here, it's got a shared bathing room. It's got a toilet on the corner there. It's got a shower in here. Right, there's a shower. Right, and on the shower here, on here it's kind of like a study, a shared study. Right, so there's a door here, you can see. So bedroom number 2 and bedroom number 3, they have a shared study where I'm standing right now, and a shared bathing room where we can see the toilet there. Right, makes sense? Good. And then we'll go in here. Ooh, I'm seeing some more cockroaches all over here. Right, so this is bedroom number 3. Right, in the bedroom number 3, so as you can see, also nice and spacious. We didn't change a lot of stuff in terms of structure here, but some nice downlights, awesome stuff. And this one leads into the dining space. Dining, and then it goes back to the kitchen. That's the kitchen there, and it goes into the living space. Living space, it goes onto the exit, as we can see there, or you can go into the bathing room. So yeah, that's it. That's the project. I think it's cool. It looks nice. We've turned it around nicely. The colors are nice and fresh. There's been a tenant who's been here for a year, and now the tenant is gone. Project is still on the market, and we are going to get some more new tenants. As you can see, those guys that are outside, they're coming in here, and they will have the pleasures of staying here, all right? Creating homes for greater South Africans, fellow South Africans. That's what it's all about. So we have seen the house. We renovated it. It's still a deceased estate. And I think having where we are right now in terms of this project, the question that probably what I want to ask you is, do you think that I would do this project again? Right, so I'm going to answer my question, that same question, with a number of things. So, look, it's a beautiful house right now. It has turned out to be a good house. We've got good tenants that are moving in. We've had a good 1 year run with someone else who's been a good tenant. And the background tells it all. It tells a story that it's a good project, right? But I think you can hear with my hesitation in my voice that I wouldn't do this project again. But maybe let me not say that outright. But let me say this. Did I learn a lot of things on this project? Did, yes. I learned, number one, on how to manage a deceased estate. It's a project that hasn't completed up to now, but I've learned, right? Number two, I bought this property at a low. The renovation cost of it, it was a moving target because of, remember, we had to, all the changes that we needed to do in the house. And then on top of that, we had the surprise that we cut, it was tree bunks. That's what it was. So, over and above that, this project is not anywhere close to me. It's at a distance. It's about 120 kilometers away from me. And I mean, I can go on with many challenges that I had on this project, but is it still a good project in terms of it was a good project for me to do starting off? So I'm going to answer that question in a number of ways. If this was your first project and you are 100 kilometers away from this project, I would say no, don't do it. If it was a project that was fairly close to you, maybe around about 10-20 kilometers, I would say go and do it, right? And yes, I would do it. And having looked at the project in terms of it being a deceased estate, the question that I want to ask is, do I think that there's still opportunities in deceased estates? Yes, there are, like this one here. But what I've now learned is that one needs to be aware of the timelines, that the delays that comes with such a deceased estate. I mean, we can look at this property here. It's a beautiful property, and any family can live here. But with it being a deceased estate, do you have access to the property? If you do have access to the property, then I'd say yes. Because I think that was a winning goal, or should I say a winning fight for us. Immediately when we paid our deposit onto the attorneys who's managing this, we was able to move into the property. So, which was good, because then with that, we were able actually to start do the renovation work, and then we could actually have this property here.